Hello and welcome to day 38 of 90 Days of Numbers, and we're still looking at our if statements that we had been looking at yesterday, but now we're adding multiples. So in the previous example, if I went down below 90, then we would get a false in our cell where the grade is. And what we want to do today is add a range of grades that can occur in one cell. So basically, depending on what I type in the percentage column, it will give us a different grade in the grade column depending on the grade that they got. So if they got 80, they would get one grade. If they got 70, it would be a different one. So as we can see down the bottom, we've got our if statement already. So we're saying if the number in the first percentage cell is equal or above 90, it was an A. We're just copying and pasting that if statement we already have, and we're just changing the quantities of it. So for example, we copy and paste it, and we are just adding it on afterwards. So we're just adding another if statement. So we've got the original one, if it's plus 90 or equal to 90, it's A. And then we're going to add on the same one, but if it's equal to or above 80, it becomes B. We do exactly the same again. We just copy and paste. We don't even have to write it all out. We can just copy and paste exactly the formula. So we do exactly the same for C. So if it is equal to or above 60, it becomes a C grade. So we put the C where the A was. So just to remember, the formula here is saying if, the literal word if, and then we've got the cell, and then we've got the equal to or above mathematical symbol, and then we've got the number, and then we've got what we want it to be. So it's just about using this coding language, and when you put that in, what we can then start to see, once we've put all of those, copied and pasted all of those, and we've got enough brackets at the end that match the amount of times we've said if, because the if starts a new bracket, and then what you can see is when we type in different values, it gives us different grades. It's also worth noting here that what I needed to do for the last one is just to put it as below. So I put it as equal to, but we're just going to put the last one as a different mathematical symbol. We're going to say that or below, then it becomes something else. So we get a U grade, an ungraded, for anything below a certain level. So it is quite complex. You do need to get used to the coding language, but we just need to remember that if is just talking about if this happens, this is going to be the outcome in the other cell. So if this cell is this number or above it, this is what's going to happen. And that's what an if statement is all about. If this goes in this column or cell, that's going to happen in the other cell that we're talking about. And the more if statements we have, the more items we can change. So what we have with a grading book is you could easily do this formula in one, copy it down into the others, the other cells. So just drag the cell out, autofill the cells, and then your whole grade book for all of your pupils, you just need to write their percentages in, and the grades will calculate automatically for you. Once you get this initial formula, it's a massive time-saving application. And again, we can just see, it doesn't matter what I put in, it can be any range between the 70 and the 80, it will still do it as that, or 70 and 79, it will still do it as that grade.